Britain's green and pleasant land. And she spoke lyrically, even movingly, about the beauty of this country and the countries within the United Kingdom. And I think she was right to do so. It's a fantastically beautiful country that we live in, fantastically beautiful world that we live in. And then she moved on to the concrete stuff, literally and metaphorically, and said that she was announcing a 25-year plan. It had been pre-leaked, we knew about it, but she formally announced it in this speech, a 25-year plan to eradicate all avoidable plastic waste in the UK. So that's by 2042. Can a plan whose target is 2042 really be regarded as a serious plan? Given the urgency with which we know plastic needs to be handled now, is the government taking the problem of plastic seriously at all? 0345 606 0973, the number to call. You can text 84850 or tweet at LBC. Have a listen to a little of what Theresa May said today.
Now, we look back in horror at some of the damage done to our environment in the past and wonder how anyone could have thought of that. For example, dumping toxic chemicals untreated into rivers. How could anyone have ever thought that was the right thing to do? In years to come, I think people will be shocked at how today we allow so much plastic to be produced needlessly. In the UK alone, the amount of single-use plastic wasted every year would fill 1,000 Royal Albert Halls. This plastic is ingested by dozens of species of marine animals and over 100 species of seabirds, causing immense suffering to individual creatures and degrading vital habitats. 1 million birds and over 100,000 other sea mammals and turtles die every year from eating and getting tangled in plastic waste. This truly is one of the great environmental scourges of our time.
It was interesting to me that she said, in years to come, people will look back. Well, it's not years to come, is it? We're looking at the here and now. We're waking up, all of us. We've all been guilty, or most of us have been guilty of being asleep to this problem. And it isn't years from now that people will wake up and see the problem. We've been woken up and we know the problem, which is why a 25-year plan just seems ludicrously long to me and was just lacking in any urgency. I'm not saying that it's not a serious plan, but can it really be taken seriously if it takes till 2042 to tackle this problem? Under the plan, supermarkets will be urged to introduce plastic-free aisles, urged, not made to, urged to introduce plastic-free aisles, while taxes and charges on single-use items like takeaway containers, cups and the like will be considered. Her announcements, all agreed by Cabinet, by the way, also include confirmation of the extension of a 5p charge for plastic carrier bags to all retailers in England. And that's so far been very effective already in those that introduced it, the big supermarkets and the like. There will be government funding for plastics innovation, so using technology presumably to make plastics that are less damaging when thrown away or recyclable. A commitment to help developing nations tackle pollution and reduce plastic waste, including through UK aid that is given to those nations. Does this strike you as a serious-minded approach to the problem of plastic waste? And what about your own life? I knew we'd be talking about this on air today, and I took out two big bags of waste from my own house today. Loads of it is what Theresa May was referring to as avoidable plastic waste. Most of the plastic was completely unnecessary plastic wrapped around food. And I heard somebody from the food industry today, or the supermarkets industry, saying that was necessary to protect the food, to stop it from being bruised. Have we reached the point where we will not eat food unless it's packaged and protected beforehand? 0345 606 0973, the number to call. You can text 84850 or tweet at LBC. I would argue that the less packaged the food is, the more healthy it's likely to be. Baroness Jenny Jones joins us, Green Party member of the House of Lords, and Sian Sutherland, co-founder of A Plastic Planet. Baroness Jenny Jones, as a Green Party member of the Lords, what did you make of the speech from Theresa May?
It was entirely underwhelming. I mean, being a lifelong optimist, I had hoped there'd be some real substance to it, but I'm afraid it was a set of very, very long-term ambitions with no legislative backing, no way of actually taking it through Parliament and making it happen. Nothing new at all on climate change. And at the same time, they're ploughing ahead with fracking. They're continuing to ban onshore wind developments. giving tax breaks to oil and gas. Unfortunately, her speech shows that, although it was very lyrical, or may have been lyrical, it shows that the Tories just don't get the environment.
Sian Sutherland, how did you hear what she said?
Well, much as I agree with Baroness Jones, I was also very encouraged that there was such a focus on plastic, because obviously our campaign at the Plastic Planet for the last 12 months has been working with supermarkets, working with industry, and hopefully now working with the government to persuade supermarkets that we, the consumers, really want the choice to shop in plastic-free aisles. Our goal is to turn off the plastic tap, because that in effect is going to reduce a huge amount of the plastic pollution that is the scourge of our planet right now.
In the same way that we saw tobacco companies resist arrest, metaphorically speaking, and we see food companies still on things like salt and the hydrogenated fats, trans fats, resisting change, you know, that there are huge vested interests in plastic.
Very true, very true. And what for me was hugely reassuring was that our Prime Minister did not hide behind words like recycling and the circular economy as the remedy to solve the plastic pollution crisis, which is derived from food and drink packaging. A huge volume of the plastic that is used is specifically used to wrap perishable food and drink. And this is plastic that will exist on our planet forever. So we do need to accelerate the pace of change. This is the smoking of our generation. We will look back in years to come. And you're right, I heard your introduction. When we say years to come, it's probably next year.
Well, it's today, isn't it? I mean, you know, she's giving a speech because we already know.
Yeah. But that awareness has really only happened in the last 18 months. Many people, you know, environmentalists have been aware of it. I personally, you know, I have my own epiphany. I had a skincare brand for 10 years. I have a huge personal plastic footprint. I didn't know, I didn't think about it. I now know, and I can't unknow. And that's why we launched our campaign for plastic-free aisles, because we as the public want to have a choice to not take this plastic home with us in the first place.
We also know, Baroness Jenny Jones, that